Hello lovely friends and welcome to In the Wild Wellness. This is a lovely full body flow to get you moving into your body, out of your head. We're going to build a little bit of strength as well. So yes, when you're ready, grab your blocks, have them close by and let's get going. Okay, we're going to start standing today. I know, a little bit different, either in the middle or at the back of your mat. Possibly come to the back of your mat. I'm just going to stand in the middle so I'm facing you. And just plant your feet in the ground. Maybe soften the knees a little bit. You can have a little look down, pick the toes off and spread them nice and wide. And then just ground them one toe at a time from the outside in. Finding that foot lock or pada bandha into the floor. And then when you do and you feel rooted enough, just take a few shoulder rolls, just releasing the shoulders, any tension from the shoulders, down the back, away from the ears, away from the face. Lovely, and as you do this, you can close your eyes, start to connect in with your breath. You can bring the elbows a little bit wider, creating a bit more space maybe. You can even bring the fingertips to the tops of the shoulders so you can draw the elbows forward, making big circles. Lovely, and then release the hands down either side, palms facing forward, finding your mountain pose, Tadasana. And just drop the chin ever so slightly, just to lengthen through the back of the neck. Rooting down through the soles of the feet into the floor at the same time as elongating through the crown of the head up to the sky. Good, use your exhales to just allow everything to fall away a little bit. Maybe just gently shake the head, releasing any tension from the neck, from the jaw, and just allow your hands to kind of hang in the space beside you. Who would have known we can find so much peace in such an easy position as standing? Using this level of peace and stillness that you feel standing, just draw your palms together at heart center. Moving through our practice with our breath. Take a moment to connect with your natural cadence as you breathe in and out through the nose. Lovely, my friends. From here, we're going to take the feet, step them a little bit wider than hips width apart. And then just start to release the hands. We're going to sway from one foot to the other, just transferring the weight. And as you do this, just twisting the body over to each side. You can keep the eyes closed. This doesn't need to look a certain way at all. Just starting to feel into a little bit of movement. Just allow your arms to take up a load of space. If you've got it, that is. Nice, and when you get to each side as well, just let your arms super loose, super heavy. Just let them almost hit you either side, creating a little bit of sensation, a little bit of weight. Nice, now we're gonna bring the fists to the chest, take the elbows out wide. So we're coming into more of a twist as we transfer over, as if you were trying to look around the back of you, just nice and gently. Good, then start to slow it down a little bit, coming back through to center. Once you do, we're going to take an inhale to reach the arms up to the sky. Interlace the fingers at the top. Index fingers are going to point all the way up to the ceiling. Good, and then just heel toe your feet in to touch this time. So arches of the feet come to touch, soften the knees. Take an inhale to reach the fingers up to the sky. And then as you exhale, we're going to side stretch over to the left-hand side, swaying the hips to the right, almost trying to make a banana shape. You can really bend into the knees here. Keep pressing into both feet. Good, big stretch through the side of the body. Nice, take an inhale, come back to center, lift up and out. And then exhale, coming over to the other side. Sway the hips in the opposite direction. Good, see if you can open that top side of the body instead of curling yourself in. See if you can open it up to the sky. Nice, take an inhale, come back through to center. Exhale now, we're gonna cactus, open the arms, open the chest forward. Good, soften into the knees. You can lift the chin here a little bit as well to open through the throat. And then as you exhale, we're going to pull the belly button back to the spine, curving the shoulders. Bring the hands to touch in front of you. Good. Chin comes to chest in the gap. Nice. Keep breathing. Take an inhale, reach the hands up to the sky. We're going to interlace at the top. And then bring the palms just behind your head. Lovely. We're going to bring the thumbs either side of the neck here. Just give yourself a little bit of a massage down the neck, just underneath the skull almost. Oh yeah. Get right into those neck muscles. They can always use a good massage after looking down at a phone, a laptop all day. Lovely, then keeping the thumbs there as a little cradle, start to send the head back into the hands. Thinking of opening up the chest, opening the elbows. You can walk the feet out a little bit. Nice, keep the knees nice and soft. Nice, big breaths into the chest. Good, next inhale in. Exhale now, you're going to draw the chin to the chest first, then start to curl the elbows as you curl your way down over the legs. Soften the knees, just nice and slowly curving the body over. Into a forward fold. Lovely, when you get to the bottom, just have a little sway from side to side. Just gently putting a bit of pressure on the head to stretch the neck. Keep rooting those feet down into the floor. Good, then come to soften your sway. To come back up, we're going to lift the elbows out to the side. Nice, now start to send the crown of the head forward first, at the same time as sticking the tailbone out. So we're coming to find a flat back on the way up. Good, keep breathing in, lift the chest at the top, lift the gaze. And then as you exhale, chin comes to chest, ripple yourself down, elbows come into touch as you fold over the legs. Good, let's keep moving this time. Take an inhale, open the elbows, crown of the head draws forward and up to ripple. And then exhale, chin to chest, curve your way down over the legs. Lovely, last one. Inhale to open and fly up. And then exhale, ripple it all in and down. Ooh, nice, release the arms when you get to the bottom this time. And have a nice little sway from side to side. Just allow the hands to brush on the floor. Lovely, when you're ready, take an inhale. Swim the hands back to find a halfway lift. Palms facing down, so we're opening those shoulders. Again, draw the crown of the head forward, tailbone back. Exhale, folding over the legs. Good, start to walk your hands forward now and find a plank pose. Good, spread the fingers super, super wide. Lower the hips a little bit more than you feel you want to. And then we're going to drop the knees. Take an inhale to shift the body forward. Exhale, lower the chest through the hands, sending the chin forward. Lovely, and then we're going to slide through onto our stomach. Bring the fingertips nice and wide off the mat, elbows high. Inhale, shoulder blades draw together as you start to rise up. Find a cobra pose. Exhale now, left shoulder curves in. See if you can look under the right armpit at the back foot. Oh, great stretch. Inhale to rise. Exhale, right shoulder curves in, this time looking under the left arm. Feel all the cracks. Lovely. One more time each side. Inhale. And exhale to curve and lower. Woo. Last one, big inhale to rise up. And then exhale to curl it down to the left. Lovely, use your inhale now to come back up to center. Can you lift up even more this time? And then exhale to fold it down, elbows come high. Nice, bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes underneath. We're gonna inhale, push back through the knees. Send the sit bones back to the heels first. Nice, keep pressing away from the hands here. So we're activating through the arms and the shoulders up to the ears. You're going to press back so much that your knees hover off the floor. Toes are tucked under. Good, then from here, start to drive the heels into your mat, allowing that to lift your sit bones up. Come and find a downward facing dog. Lovely, my friends. Have a good pedal out of your dog here, bending one leg at a time. And then we'll take an inhale in here. Just do a little wave forward, just so the weight comes into the hands a little bit. And then as you exhale, send the chest back to the thighs, down dog. Good, 2 more. Inhale, little tiny wave. Exhale, send it back, drive those heels down. Last one, inhale. And then exhale to send it back. Lovely. From here, start to walk your hands back towards your feet. We're going to take the feet to the width of the mat, toes facing out. And then start to lower the sit bones down to find your Malasana yogi squat. Good, we're going to take a little bit of movement here. You can do that with your fingertips on the floor if you want. We're almost going to start to twist our body each way. Just like gently tapping one knee on the floor at a time. Again, you can bring your hands to the floor just one at a time if that helps. We're just trying to keep the body up, getting a little bit of mobility in the hips. Good, then staying on one side, just start to guide the opposite leg out. Good, almost pulling away from it. And then come to the other side when you're ready. Oh, that feels nice. Good, then come back to center, find a momentary Malasana. Again, you can keep a little bit of movement as it's quite early on. For one of these. Good, then bring the fingertips to the floor. Start to send the sit bones up. And then roll yourself up to stand. Just let the hands and the head come last. Good, big inhale, sweep the arms up when you get there. Exhale, rotate the arms round the back, interlace the fingers. Nice, take an inhale now, draw the hands down towards the floor, shoulder blades kiss together, find a little back bend. As you exhale, soften the knees, folding over the legs. Just allow the hands to lift overhead naturally. Ooh. Good, take an inhale now, find halfway lift. Imagine someone was picking you up from the hands to find your halfway lift. So we're drawing the tops of the shoulders away from the floor. Good, then exhale to fold over, release the hands down. Ooh, feel those sensations. Start to walk yourself out, find your plank pose. Good, belly button to spine, squeeze the glutes. And then drop the hips when you're ready. Knees, sorry. Take an inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower the chest, chin comes forward. Nice, slide yourself through and inhale, rise to cobra pose. Exhale to fold it down. Good, tuck the toes under, take an inhale, pass back through a child's pose, and then start to send the hips up, downward facing dog. Really nice, my friends. Just easing the heels down here, press away from the hands, have a little shake of the head. And then we're going to lift the heels up, start to curl your way through to plank pose. So we're spinal waving through to plank. Nice, and then we're going to draw the right knee in towards the chest. Good, start to turn on to the left foot, to the left side of the mat, and we're going to peel the left hand off to find a side plank. We're only here for a moment. Press away with the right hand. You can take hold of the right knee with the left hand if you want, And then we're going to place the right leg down to find our modified side plank. Ooh, amazing. Reach the left hand overhead. Good. Squeeze those glutes to send the hips forward. Lovely. Then we're going to bring the hand behind the head. Start to tilt your head back into the hand to spiral the chest up to the sky, opening that left arm. Should feel a big stretch down the left side. When you're ready to exhale, we're going to crunch that top elbow down just underneath the right side, as much as you fancy, as much as you want. Lovely. Take an inhale to open back up. This time, reach the left hand overhead. Lovely. Start to spiral the left hand down. We're going to come to face the top of our mat. Left leg is out behind us still. And then we're going to raise that back leg off, lengthening out through the toes. Lovely, my friends. Option to stay here. If you want to bend the back knee, you can, and maybe reach round with the right hand. Good. You can stay in a reach. If you can grab the toes or the foot, start to draw the heel in towards the glute. Find a thigh stretch. Lovely. If you did that, we're going to release with control. Send the leg back. Right hand comes down underneath you. Good. Take an inhale in here. Find length through the head and the toes. And then as you exhale, draw the knee into the nose. Push away from the floor. And then we're going to step the left foot through the hands, releasing the left hand as you do. And then send the hips forward as you reach the left arm up and over to the back of the mat. Nice. Good. If you want here a little bit more help, you can grab your block under the right hand just to close the gap a little bit. Really lovely, friends. Good. On your next exhale, we're going to start to shift the hips back, reaching the left arm up and over, past the foot or towards the foot. Maybe it comes down to the floor. It's entirely up to you. You can just keep reaching. Left leg lengthens. Can you lift the left toes up towards the face? Good. We're going to keep moving between these two. So shift forward into the left foot. Send the hips forward as you big reach up and over with the left hand. Lovely. Exhale. Lifts you up and over. See how much you can lift the fingers up to the sky. Find a glorious stretch all the way through. Nice. Inhale shifts you forward to open. And exhale closes you off to fold. Lovely. Let's take one more. Inhale to shift through. And then exhale to send it all back. This time bring the hands to ground. You can bring one hand on either side of the foot if you want. Good. Think of drawing that left heel backwards on the mat, gently guiding the right hip forward. Lovely. Then we're going to start to shift through into that left foot and then rising the arms to find a low lunge pose. Good. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. And then as we send the hips forward and down, left hand is going to come to the floor or to your trusty block or book. Good. Right hand is going to reach overhead to find a side stretch. Lovely, my friends. Then we're going to bring the hand behind the head, same as we did before. Start to tilt the head back into the hand as much as you can. See if you can open that right side of the body, the right elbow. Lovely. Now as you exhale, we're going to draw the elbow. See if we can get it on the outside of the left leg. Don't worry if it comes to the knee or the inside, just trying to find a twist. Good. As you take an inhale, open it back up, send the hips forward. Exhale to crunch. You might need to bring the hips back a little bit to do this. Good. Last one. And exhale to crunch and fold. Really nice. Take an inhale now to reach that right arm up. Find that really big side stretch as you open. And then we're going to cartwheel the right hand down on the inside of the foot, tuck the back toe underneath, and then raise the back knee as you lift the left hand, find a twist. Good, we're going to take hold of the left leg now with the left hand and just draw it into the body as much as you can. So we're squeezing the inner thigh into the body and then see if you can look to the back of the mat. So pushing away from that right hand is going to help here. You can shift forwards and backwards. Really lovely. Then come round to the front, plant the left hand, take a big step back and come to downward facing dog. Lovely. You should be able to tell the difference between either side. Good. When you're ready, we'll come to the other side. Take an inhale, lift the heels, chin to chest, start to spinal wave your way through to plank pose. Lovely, then we're going to draw the left knee to the chest this time. Start to open yourself out to the right side of the mat, reaching the right hand up to find your side plank with one leg. Again, you can bring the hand to the knee to squeeze it in a little bit, press away from the floor for a second, and then we're lowering the left leg down to find our modified side plank. Good, tuck the tailbone, squeeze the glutes to send the hips, reach the right arm over. Lovely, then we're going to open that top arm, bring the hand to the back of the head. Good, and then let the head be super heavy to open up that right side, that right elbow. When you find your exhale, start to crunch and curl the right side down. Again, just as far as you want to, as far as you fancy. And then inhale brings you back up and open, reach the right arm overhead. Big side stretch down the right side. Oh yeah. Good, we're going to rotate the right hand down now, come to face the top of your mat. Right leg is out behind, and then when you're ready, raising the right leg off. Good, push away from the floor, belly button to spine. Option to stay here, or you can bend the back leg, reaching back with the left hand. Just shoot it right the way down the body. Perhaps you can grab the foot or the toes. If so, draw the heel into the glute. Lovely, releasing with control. Left hand comes down, right leg comes out. Nice. As you exhale, draw the knee through in towards the nose, curling the spine. And then we're going to step the right foot through. As you release the right hand, start to reach it back to find our twist. Again, bringing that block under the left hand for a little bit of height, a little bit of support. Good, when you're ready, start to shift the hips back, straightening that front leg and then reaching the right hand forward. Good, so at the same time as drawing that heel back, that right heel, that right hip back, we're reaching those right fingers forward. Good, let's keep moving. Inhale to shift and open, rotate to the back. Exhale, big reach up and over. Lovely, and again. Last one, make it count. Really oozy movement. Good, then bring both hands to your block or to the mat this time. Connect and use your breath, especially your exhales. Lovely, then walking, shifting forward to the right foot. Take an inhale when you're ready, rising up to low lunge. Lovely, then soften those shoulders again. Nice, as we send the hips forward and down, right hand comes to the floor or your block. Left hand reaches overhead. Good, really deep stretch through the left side of the body. And then we're going to bring the hand to the back of the head again. Start to tilt the head back as much as you can. We're finding a little back bend and a deeper opening up the left side. Good, as you exhale again, just start to shift the hips back to help. We're going to draw the elbow around, crunching the body. Just see where it gets to on this side. Lovely. Inhale allows you to open. And then exhale to close and crunch. Lovely, and again. Ooh. Lovely. Next one, inhale, opens you up, send the hips forward, and then reach that left hand over. Find your biggest side stretch yet. Nice, we're gonna cartwheel the left hand down to the inside, tuck the back toe underneath, and then as you raise the back knee off, we're reaching the right hand up, find your twist. Good, again, we're gonna bring the hand to the outside of the leg and then just start to hug the leg into the middle of the body at the same time as squeezing the body into the leg. See if you can look round to the back of the mat. Again, take a little shift if that feels nice, if that feels fancy. Lovely, then plant the right hand, take a big step back to plank pose. Good, this time drop the knees or take a full Chaturanga Dandasana as you lower down. Inhale, slides the nose through and opens you to cobra or upward facing dog. And then exhale, make your own way back, finding downward facing dog. Amazing, friends. When you're ready, soften the knees, look to the hands. Take as many steps or a hop as you need to join the hands at the top of the mat. Lovely. We're going to soften the knees here, almost bringing your body on top of the thighs. Lovely, and then you're going to swish your hands back alongside you, palms facing up to the sky, almost like we were trying to ski. So we've got a lovely long back, crown of the head reaching forward. Nice, as you take an inhale now, we're going to reach the arms up, find chair pose, send the weight back into the heels. Good, exhale, same fold over as we just did, send the arms back, palms up, body rest. Lovely, inhale, find chair. And then exhale to fold. Good, 2 more. Inhale, reach up to chair. And then exhale to fold over. Lovely, last one. Inhale, reach up. Can the arms reach up even more this time? This time, exhale, fold over the legs, deep forward fold. Woo. Nice, take an inhale, find halfway lift, open the arms back, palms face down this time. Exhale, plant the hands, 2 steps back to plank. And then take your flow, drop the knees to modify. Inhale, opens you up to back bend. And then exhale, find downward facing dog. Lovely, from here, keep the left foot planted. We're gonna inhale, raise the right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Good, as you shift forward, we're gonna step the foot through the hands. You can help it as much as you need. Lovely, planting that right foot, and then we're gonna bring the arms behind us exactly as we did in our chair. So palms facing up to the sky as if you were skiing over that right leg. Nice, as you take an inhale now, we're gonna reach up, find crescent lunge. Exhale, fold over that front leg. Keep the legs super, super sturdy. Inhale to rise. Good, just 1 more here. Exhale to fold. And then inhale to rise up, this time straightening the right leg as you do. Good, as we exhale now, we're gonna fold over that front leg to find pyramid pose. You can keep the left heel nice and lifted if you want. Alternatively, you can hop the back foot in about halfway and ground that heel, turning the toes out a little bit. Again, grab your blocks either side if you want a little bit of support, a little bit of lift. Nice, we're going to take a few little waves here. So take an inhale to rise the body up as much as you can to find space. Exhale to let it fold over. Good, take 2 more. Lovely, from here, start to bend into that right leg. Step the left leg back if you hopped it in a little bit, and then we're going to bring the hands to the inside of the right foot. Good, start to turn yourself round to the left side of the mat and bending into the right leg, we're going to find our Skandasana, side lunge. Good, so you can adjust yourself as much as you need to. We're kind of aiming to draw that right heel down to the floor. Don't worry if it doesn't go yet, neither does mine. Good, left toes come up to face the sky. Nice, we're going to plant the right hand, just draw the arm into the knee, so the knee's traveling over the toes. And then take an inhale, we're going to reach the left hand up and open. Lovely, left hand reaches up and overhead now. We're going to rotate ourselves to our wide-legged forward fold. Have a sway between those legs, so from one leg to the other. Good, then let's come to find a little bit of stillness. Take an inhale, come to fingertips again. Find a bit of space as you wave the body up. Exhale as you fold. Remember, you can keep the knees nice and soft here. Good, 2 more. Good, take an inhale to come up to fingertips now. And then we're going to bring one hand and then the other onto the hips, making a flat back, chin to chest. Good, then belly button to spine. Start to bring yourself up to stand in your wide-legged forward fold. Woo! Nice, take a big shoulder roll. Inhale, we're going to reach the hands up to the sky. Right toes face the top of the mat now. And then when you're ready, start to lower it into your warrior 2 on the right side. Good, body stays right the way up from the hips. Good, gazing beyond that middle finger in your warrior 2. Good, from here, connect the elbow to the thighs. You come into side angle pose. Reach the left hand overhead. Good, and then we're just working it here, not collapsing in that underside of the body and the right shoulder. So tendency is to hug the right shoulder up to the ear. See if you can press away with the arm on the leg. Good, and keep breathing. Nice, and then cartwheel yourself back up, straighten that front leg this time. Ooh, nice, we're gonna heel toe the back foot in. Front palm flips up to the sky. Nice, take an inhale to shift forward. And then we're gonna reach up and over to side stretch through the right side of the body, over the back leg. Nice, you can lift up the front toes if that feels good. Again, option here to bring that top hand behind the head. Just allow the head to fall back, should give you a bit more of an advanced side stretch. Lovely, and then release, soften into that right knee. Start to cartwheel yourself all the way around the front foot. Oh yeah. Take a big step back, find downward facing dog. Amazing, my friends. Have a little pedal, have a little bend of one leg. Shake out that head, shake out that jaw. Then when you're ready, ground the right foot. Inhale, raise the left leg, 3-legged dog. Lovely, shifting forward, step the foot through the hands. Good, and then grounding through that left foot. Core is engaged, so find your stability in the lower body. And then we're gonna reach the arms back behind us, palms facing up. Lovely, when you're ready, take an inhale, float your way up, crescent lunge. Floaty, floaty, here we go. Exhale to fold. Lower body stays super strong. It's just the upstairs moving. Inhale to open. And then exhale to fold. Shoo. Nice, next one. Inhale to lift up, straightens that left leg. Come super high on the back heel. And then as you exhale, we're gonna fold over that front leg to find a lovely hamstring stretch on this side. Again, you can hop the back foot in a little bit if you want to find a full pyramid pose. Grab your blocks to close the gap. Let's take our little waves. Use an inhale to wave yourself up, find some space. And then big exhale out, softens you over. Good, 2 more of these. Good, nice soft, mindful movement. Good, then start to soften into that left leg. Step the right leg back, and then we're going to bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Start to rotate round to the right side of the mat this time, lowering into side lunge or skandasana on the left. Good, again, have a little fiddle, have a little play. Working at drawing that left heel down to the floor. And then left hand or fingers plant. We're going to push the arm into the leg to open. And then take an inhale, reach that right arm. Good, opening, expanding across the chest. Lovely, right arm sweeps down and then start to bring yourself to find that wide-legged forward fold again. Bending one leg at a time. Hello. Lovely, this time we're going to find a little bit of a twist. So you can soften the knees here. I'm going to come back round to face you. Good, plant one hand on the floor underneath you or your block. Good, then we're going to take an inhale to reach the other hand up to the sky to find a twist. Nice, push away from that floor with that underneath hand and just notice how your hips want to sway that way. Good, and then just start working at drawing the hips back to neutral. You should feel almost a little bit of, I don't know, what's the word? Stickiness in the lower spine, that's what I can feel. My spine's like, no, let me do it, but super, super good for twisting our spine that way. We're not allowing our hips to take us there. We're just using our spine. Lovely, and then soften over, bring that top hand down. You can soften the knees a little bit, just let the head hang and shake out. Ooh, and then come to the other side. So other hand plants down directly underneath you. Lovely, when you're ready, lift the opposite hand up to the sky. Again, just let your hips sway for the first little bit, just so you can feel, keep pushing away from the floor with the underneath hand. And then just moving the hips back to center. Just notice what your body does to try and resist. Or, good, just using the spine to twist. Just using the belly button. Oh my gosh. And then exhale as you bring it down, soften over the legs. Good, let the head hang super, super heavy. Nice, take an inhale, come to the fingertips. And then again, bring one hand and then the other onto the hips. Super long spine, belly button all the way up to the ceiling, starts to bring you up to stand. Oh yeah, take an inhale, reach the fingertips up. And then left toes face the top of the mat this time. And when you're ready, soften into that left knee to find your warrior two. Oh, my legs feel super strong. I don't know about yours. Good, gazing beyond that middle finger. Oh yes, warrior two. We love this one now. Good, when you're ready, start to cartwheel over, find side angle pose. Elbow comes to the top thigh, reaching that right hand overhead. And again, think of pushing away from that thigh with your arms. So we're activating, lifting the underside of the body. And then start to cartwheel yourself back up, straighten that left leg. Whew. We're going to walk the back foot in about halfway. Flip the front palm. Good, and take a big shift and a reach forward before reaching up and overhead to find that side stretch the other way. Again here, option for the hand to come behind the head and then just let gravity do its thing. Woo! To find an even bigger side stretch. Nice, start to reach your way back up, soften into the left knee as you cartwheel round to the front of your mat. Really nice, everyone. Take a big step back with the left foot to find plank pose and then take your final flow. Use an exhale to soften and lower. Inhale, skims you and opens to cobra or up dog. And then exhale, sends you back, find downward facing dog. Nice, soften the knees here. We're going to lower down to tabletop pose. And then we're going to shift the right knee forward to the wrist and come down to find a pigeon pose that works for you. If you find you want to be on your back today in a figure of 4, then that is absolutely fine. Remember, make this work for you. Good. Option to stay upright, or when you're ready, start to walk the hands forward to fold over that front leg. Good. You can close your eyes here. Just start to soften that breath, coming into down regulating the body now. Big exhales out of the mouth if you feel you need it. Good, and just start to press yourself back up into your hands, bringing your body up slowly. Nice, tuck the back toe underneath. And then press into the hands, sending the right leg back. Have a little pedal out in down dog or a plank maybe. Notice the difference between either side. And then when you're ready, come back down to the knees and then shift the left one forward to come to the other side. If you're on your back, then just switching over legs. Again, maybe you stay up on this side, maybe that's enough. If you want a little forward fold, then just walk the hands forward on an exhale. Come to find a few moments of rest if you can in this pose. Again, your exhales are key in these really advanced hip openers. Make any noise that you need to. I usually do here, even sometimes angry growls. Lovely, then pressing up through the hands. This time we're going to swing the back leg round to the front and come to find a seated position on your mat. Nice, have a little rock from side to side. Good, we're just going to take a big shoulder roll back and then bring the fingertips to find the floor next to you, whichever hand feels good. And then you're going to draw the head, the ear, the opposite way. Good, and bring the hand on top just to add a little gentle pressure. Just stretching out the side of the neck. And then draw the nose down to the armpit, moving, sliding the hand around the back of the head a little bit. Lovely, releasing the head, just allow the chin to pass through center. And then come up to the other side. Nice, opposite fingers pressing down into the floor. And place the other hand on top. Just guiding the head over. Good, big breaths, cracking open the side of the neck. And then on an exhale, just guide the nose down to the armpit. Lovely, releasing the hand down now. Just bring the nose down to center. And then bring the head back up on top of the hands. We're just going to bring the hands behind us, thumbs facing towards you, so fingertips on the floor. Good, option here to just push off the fingertips to find a really straight spine, even opening the chest. So draw the elbows towards one another. If you want a little bit of a front of the body opening as well, maybe rocking forward onto the knees to lift the hips a little bit. Just make sure you squeeze the glutes to protect the lower back. You can drop the head back as well if you want. And then start to lower yourself back down when you're ready. Take an inhale to float the arms up to the sky, palms touch at the top. And then as you exhale, slice them down the center of the body. Until you bring them to Anjali Mudra, hands at heart center. Soften the shoulders. Have a little stick out of the tongue to relax the jaw. Baring the teeth as well. And then we'll take a deep inhale through the nose, into the chest, into the hands, all the way into the body. And then exhale, soften, let go, drop your head down. Thank yourself for your wonderful practice. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you feel better than you did when you stepped onto your mat. And I can't wait to see you very, very soon. From my heart to yours, namaste.